don't as much because I don't want them to pay attention to what I'm doing. It just feels better when I'm alone and I do it. Nobody's watching me. I think I feel guilty if somebody was watching me do it, but when no one's around, I have my own way.
So this anger that you've talked with me and expressed about yourself, we're talking about it's wrapped around the binge eating. That's where the anger is coming from for yourself, maybe.
That around the overeating and just not succeeding at what I need to do to lose the weight. I'm just angry with myself. I'm frustrated with myself. I'm disappointed in myself because I know that this is a problem. I recognize it as a problem and I don't have the control, the self-control to do this because it makes me feel good when I eat.
And when you were talking about walking, you mentioned how good it felt and that it motivated you, and it was pleasant feelings.
Yes.
And you're talking about eating more than you say is you're serving. That's what I thought I heard you say.
Yes.
And you're not just doing this in mealtime, you're doing this when you're having, a bad day. So there's pleasant feelings attached to the binge eating, and there's pleasant feelings attached to the walking instead, the getting up and walking instead. And I'm just trying to see if maybe, you recognize that walking had you in a pleasant way as well.
It did. And that's why I'm angry with myself because I did feel good about myself that day. And the next day I planned on doing it and I didn't. And I was angry with myself and I didn't go. So I ate something. And I ate and watched television and did a little studying and ate most of the day until my husband and kids came.
Yes. So
I wish there was a shot you could give me to motivate me to get up and walk every day. I will try tomorrow.
I'm hearing you say that you would like me to give you an answer for your binge eating.
No, ma'am. I like some type of happy pill, quick shot, quick fix, so that I can do what I need to do to feel better about myself.
I think many of us would like just a really quick fix for the things that bother us. That's a human nature. If something is uncomfortable, we would like it to be comfortable. That's just human. Unfortunately, when we want to change a behavior, sometimes we have to decide for ourselves what we're willing to be in that moment to change what's making us uncomfortable.
Well, like I said before, I'm open for any suggestion. I'd much prefer that shot or that pill. I don't know. see where we go from here.
If there were, you know, I guess we've established that there's no shot or pill
Yes,
that's gonna magically fix what we're talking about. If there were and it were healthy, I would be more than happy to oblige you with it. But you know, we know that it may take a little bit, you know, extra, maybe some time. You know, what do you think?
I think that I'm gonna try again to walk, because that did make me feel good about myself. It gave me some energy. I just hate because it did make me feel good, I hate what I would feel like I did it when I didn't do it. I don't want to be disappointed or upset with myself, but I know that if something comes up or something happens, whereas I choose not to walk, or I fail to walk, or I just don't get it done, can I call you so that you can fuss at me, or can you get somebody?
So I hear you saying that you would like me to reprimand you the way that you reprimand you when you don't do what you say you're gonna do.
I'm kidding. I need someone, I guess, to push me that I don't know, that's outside of my family, because I don't really want my family to know everything that I'm going through, because I'm afraid of how they'll look at me.
Ruth has everything to push Ruth.
Just I want to be able to push myself consistently. I did it twice, and I did that on my own. I recognize that, I understand that, but I just want to be consistent.
You just explained to me, let me get this straight. Let me see if I heard you right, because, but what I heard was you gave an account for what it feels like when you don't go on your walk and you're consistent, and you gave an account for what it feels like when you do go for a walk and accomplish that one thing. And one was negative and one was positive, and that's the crossroads, you know, the walk, the not walk, and the crossroads. And in that very moment, what does Ruth think about that?
I think that because I want to be better, because I want to be healthy, because I want to look a certain way, because I don't want to be ashamed of myself, that I need to make the decision to get out and walk and do the things that make me feel good. And that did make me feel good, because I knew that I was getting some exercise in, and it was nice to be outside in the fresh air, and I didn't feel like eating as much when I got home, and I had energy. So it's just getting to that point to where I'm doing it consistently. And I know you mentioned the elephant one bite at a time, so I guess I have to do it one day at a time. It's just, I don't want to not feel like doing it, since I know that that's best for me.
And the one thing else I heard you say is that you want this to happen quickly.
Yes.
You want, you know, faster pace through it. And we continue with the walk. And I would like, if you would be okay, to